Okay, this is for posterity. I wouldn't normally record a session like this. This is normally just a personal thing, but this is the Watcher's alchemy, and it is meant to be a way so that you can give yourself permission when you come along in your journey and you reach certain points. So right now what I'm dealing with is I'm dealing with a conflicting feeling because I have a connection going on. It's a very special connection, and I'm trying not to let it go, but I'm also trying to do this. I'm trying to, for posterity purposes, record this and speak out loud so I can tell you what I'm experiencing. So this is receiving. This is when you start receiving strong connections to other dimensions. It comes in more than just thought. It is as if your entire being is stepping through an envelope in a way, and beyond this envelope is just another way of describing the way you feel in the connection. Okay, I'm gonna stop there for a second, and I gotta grab my book. So let me just, yeah, I wasn't prepared to make a video. I wasn't prepared to come out of this connection. And a person battles with their ego when they do this sort of thing, because it's like, do I put the attention on myself? Do I even, should I say something to the world? But the truth is that yes, not enough people. This is why I do this. This is why I do this the way I do this, because it's fringe. It's supposed to be something way out of the normal that resets your frame of mind when you come across this crossroads. You have to acknowledge it, and you can't just say, "Oh, I'm crazy," or write yourself off, because that is the programming that you're trying to break. You are an interdimensional being. You aren't necessarily just from this physical realm, and you have to deal with the reality of that and give yourself a lot of compassion, a lot of space to grow. So I'm going to read what I wrote here when I came to this realization. I'm taking a moment today to acknowledge my connection with my ancestors and how that is my only focus today. This page will remain open today in reflection of the appreciation I feel in my work with the Spirit. The guidance they bring to my progress is always well received. Archons can be held in place and balanced against my spirit and all that is in my greatest good, so I may see and feel the difference between that which holds me in place, or that which would wish to hold me into place, and that which sets me free. Like one hand on the left handle and one hand on the right handle in the metaphysical space of my heart, mind, and body complex. I know thyself. The way that's written, I know thyself, it's beyond the identity. I know thyself. This is the celebration, free from ideals and people, free to feel myself beyond identity, that unexplainable self. Yes, this will be shared in its own time. The hunger in my belly from fasting reflects the actual hunger that is embodiment of spirit connection, reaching out a hand and comfort in knowing I hold the strength of love with me, always beyond the limits of a conceptual always. Now, you might have to sit on those words. They're words that are used to replace the fact that this has no description. This has no words. This doesn't have a way that I can actually explain to you, but this, like I said, this is for posterity. And here I am just like trying to, okay, so let's see, is there anything else I can offer this? Anything else to help this clarify what's going on here? I'm connecting with ancestral energy. Okay, so what am I experiencing physically? Okay, so I am experiencing like it described with the holding a handle on one hand, holding the other. This is like holding. It's like inside your mind, heart, body complex, the energy field. It's as if you have hands holding on or holding at bay or holding in light certain aspects, holding them in a true light. Not physically holding them, but holding them in a true light so you can see them and so that they're separate. So, for example, if you were standing in front of somebody in this state of mind, if you're standing in front of somebody and this person was very negative, or you had a negative thought, well, anything that makes you feel separate from them, you're holding in one hand so that you can see it. Oh, I see you. I see what this feeling is. And then, so this true self, this true deep connection that comes from beyond this world, from what seems like it's beyond yourself. It seems that way. That is in the other hand. So that way you can properly discern with whatever's actually in front of you. And so there is tremendous pressure, on the third eye, this center right here, and there's tremendous like circular, the circular motion energy, on the scalp from the chakra that's above it, and there is a chakra that is above that. Okay, now that isn't something you physically feel, but it's something that your auric field or your energy field, your emotional body responds to what it's picking up, and it is there. You can very much visualize it, especially when working with spirit at this sort of level. It feels weird to say at this sort of level. Don't want to put myself up there, nothing, but like I said, this is for posterity, so you can take it with a grain of salt. You don't have to believe anything I say. But I guess continuing, aside from your normal energy fields that you're accustomed to, the different, many, multi-dimensional chakras and their purposes, you also have one at the feet. There's also one down at the ground, wherever you're walking around, just like an avatar. And that's your pretty much connection, what's holding you into this, your archonic, these structures, fourth dimensional structures are holding you in place. And then there are parts of your energy that can seem divided, and when you just sort of allow your energy to be the way it is, you realize that there is certain placements. So I feel one behind me, and there's another one there, and then I feel another one to my other side behind me, and then there's the holding me down, and then there's the connected to that that lowest chakra down by the feet, between the feet. I don't know if it's I don't think they call it a chakra. I think it's I can't remember exactly the name of it, but it's an energy field, kind of like a power plant. Don't get too far off. I'm very, very desperately holding this connection right now, and it's like if spirit could smile and laugh, they're smiling and laughing at me, because it's funny, because it's like, this is like my test. I have to be able to do this. You are the thing that's in front of me while I hold the other two handles right now. It's very trippy. And so it requires an approach of just not thinking and just being appreciative and celebrating in the moment. Okay? And I'm going to make this video this short, and whatever edits I can put in, I guess, maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's just something that you needed to see from this channel. I appreciate you being with me.